You're listening to Ravindra Puri's podcast, Decoding Life. Nature has a lot to offer. It's just that we need to have understanding of those offerings. Even though we feel independent, we are part of nature. Our body comes from the nature and goes back to the nature. So we can't deny that our body is made up of same elements as trees and plants. That's the foundation of forest bathing. The other day, my 5-year kid was upset about something and started crying. I took him to nearby garden. That worked. He stopped crying and started playing with flowers, butterflies and plants. That's the impact of nature on us. Next time, it was my turn. I was little disturbed because of some office-related matters. I experienced palpitation because of anxiety. That showed on my face. My son noticed it and asked me to join him to the garden. I did that. Within few minutes, I started feeling better. My palpitation was gone and I was less anxious. That's the power of nature. If I have to describe what we did in the garden, then word mindfulness would be appropriate. We were mindful in the garden. That's why my kid stopped crying and my anxiety vanished. We were in the garden experiencing just the garden. Whenever my kid is in the garden, he observes everything around there. Various plants, their structure, leaves, their colors, their shapes, different flowers, insects, butterflies, etc. He even hugs trees. That's when I learned the power of hugging a tree. We adults normally miss the opportunity because we think we know everything about the garden. In reality, we know very little about even a single plant. When I joined my kid with curious mind and observed everything around carefully, that helped me to feel better because that made me mindful. A small garden has so much to offer. Imagine what can a forest offer. Japanese researchers discovered the power of forest on human mind and body. Concept of forest bathing, popularly known as Shinrin Yoku, originated in Japan. Japanese researchers found this technique is useful in reducing stress and anxiety among stressed Japanese people. They found many other health benefits as well. Japan has dedicated tracks for effective forest bathing. Japanese government and doctors even recommend forest bathing to everyone in the country. Basis of effectiveness of forest bathing is something called phytoncides. Trees emit a substance called phytoncide. Phytoncides are produced to help plants and trees to protect themselves from harmful insects and germs. But these phytoncides are very useful to human bodies. These phytoncides help us to relax our nervous system. It also helps us to increase T cells in our body, which are also known as natural killer cells. Natural killer cells help our body to fight diseases. These cells play a very important role in curing diseases like cancer. Phytoncides are in abundance in forest. So when you are in the forest which is filled with phytoncide, it's like as if you are showering with phytoncides. That's why it is called as forest bathing. You bathe in those phytoncides instead of water. Fresh fragrance, chirping of birds, colorful plants and trees, the touch of breeze on your skin have equally positive effects on your body and mind. We always experienced benefits of forests, but forest bathing concept has proved the impact of forest on human body and mind with scientific evidence. I still remember my first forest bathing experience in famous Blue Mountains area in Australia. Our forest bathing instructor had suggested to follow a certain path in the forest with some rules. like no phone, no talking, no hurry. And we had to observe everything on our way, like trees, plants, birds, listen to various sounds, smell flowers, observe various patterns in the nature, etc. When we reached the destination after the walk, we realized that we had spent almost 2 hours, but we felt like just 20 minutes. We observed many things in the forest during the walk which we never noticed before. We picked up many lessons from the nature. We actually felt very calm and quiet, as if we had come out of a meditative state. Surprisingly, our mind was free of any other thoughts during the walk. We had become the part of the nature. As Lao Tzu said, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. That's what exactly happened with us. We did not hurry, and we felt that we achieved something. That something was a lesson on mindfulness. Nature was our teacher who taught us mindfulness, as if forest told us, "Take my hand, we will walk." We will enjoy our walk without thinking of arriving anywhere. Forest bathing has proved tremendous benefits to physical body, but benefits to human mind are immeasurable. Next time, if you feel anxious, feel palpitation because of anxiety, feel as if lots of thoughts are cramming in your mind, put on your shoes. Go to nearest garden or forest if possible. Just walk there, observing everything around, and nature will take care of you. In fact, Japanese researchers have suggested a couple of hours of forest bathing at least once in a week. So what are you waiting for? Thank you for listening to my podcast. If you think this episode can help someone else you know, then please share it with them. If you would like to listen to my future episodes, then please subscribe to my podcast Decoding Life on your favorite podcast platform like Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Anchor, Pocket Cast, etc. You can also leave your comments and feedback on my website www.ravindrapuri.com. See you next time.